Hello there and welcome to another exciting day in our galaxy. And today I want to talk about the alliances. If you start this game, you have a mission already where they tell you to either join an alliance or to open an alliance, because those are the two options you have. And you see it on the screen. If you look on the main screen on the bottom left, there's alliance. And when you're not in an alliance yet, you get the option here to join an alliance or to open one. And you also can see the invites. You can see on the top right, there's this setting icon. When you click it, you see, in my case, send invites, view public profile, or leave alliance, but you also have the option see invites if you got an invite, or to open an alliance. I can't show you that because I'm beyond that point. I am in an alliance. But in the beginning, that's really important. You get rewards for doing it, either joining or opening one. And an alliance is really important, and that's what I want to talk about today. Just in general, when you start on a server that is quite young and you get the option in the beginning missions to either join an alliance or to open an alliance, then you still can open one. If you get on a server when you start the game that is a bit older and there are already a lot of alliances, I would recommend you to join an existing alliance. The most alliances on the server will be invite only. You can set this, and you have here some settings for the alliance. You see the two pens. If I click the top pen, there are some alliance settings, and there's the alliance name and the alliance info, and there's a privacy setting, and it's either public or private. If it's on private, it's invite only, so you can only join if someone from the alliance that is allowed to, the admiral or commodore, invites you. If it's public, you will see this alliance in the list of alliances where you can join an alliance, and then you can just click join and you're in. The problem is, from my experience on the most servers, the alliances that are public are alliances that have no leadership anymore, so no one is able to do anything in this alliance, and they are probably at war with half the server at least. And so joining a public alliance is a bit tricky all the time. So you might want to talk to some people from alliances that are not on the list, that are on the list but you can't join. Talk to them if they invite you. Or if it's early on the server, create your own alliance and build up a community yourself. That's what I did in the beginning of this server, and it's quite nice. I have gotten together a quite nice bunch of people. We are really focusing on teamwork. If you are in such a public alliance, which is probably at war with everyone and has no leadership, then they probably won't talk, because you probably know already the chat. There's also there's the chat for the galaxy, but there's also an alliance chat and a private chat. But I talk about the chats in another video. But in your alliance chat, you can talk with the other members of the alliance only, and nobody else can see that. And there we have some nice conversations, sometimes some private stuff as well, about the members of our alliance. Someone was just on vacation in Germany, in my country where I'm living. He's from Finland, and so he told us a lot about his experiences, and that's quite nice to have some socializing there as well. So you're not alone in this game if you are in an alliance. And an alliance has some advantages. If you are in an alliance, you see at some point there will be a star base. Every alliance can have a star base, and that's building up. And with the building up of the star base, you get advantages. You can do armadas together. Of course, you can do armadas alone when you're alone, but in the alliance, you can do much bigger armadas because you can do it with more people, and only people from your own alliance can join your armadas, or you can join other alliance members' armadas. And there's a territory that you can get as an alliance which has some advantages as well. And there's also an alliance store, and there you can exchange certain things. At the moment, ignore the gold ones. They are only there because of the Crucible event. At the moment, they're not there all the time. But there are Armada exchange possibilities. There are 3 for the Starbase, for example. I have G4 exchanges already because I'm on that level, but you have the normal Armada exchanges where you can exchange the credits you earn from Armadas. You can get some nice stuff in an alliance store. For example, I have no rares at the moment, and there you see what you can get. You can get other Armada directives here. You can get ship XPs. It always depends on your level what is in here, but the rewards are quite nice, and you have this in the alliance store. You can also get the tactical cores here that you need to build your Armada control center and to do Armadas in the first place. You also get Armada directives here. You get a lot of other stuff. You can buy relocation tokens. You can buy peace shields that are very important. If you've seen my video on shield or share, you will know how important those peace shields are. And that's another advantage of an alliance. And of course, if your base is under attack because you forgot to set your peace shield, members from your alliance will probably help you. Because if someone from the alliance sees that, they will give an alarm, and then they will help you defend your station if they can. And there's also alliance help. I made a video on that one already, where they can reduce your build time, your repair times, your research time, and your shipbuilding times, and so on. And they would help you. And you will do the same for them. Well, from my personal view, an Armada is there to have teamwork. I know there are other alliances out there that work differently. There's always the biggest comes first and so on. That's not in my alliance. That's why I founded one myself in the beginning of the server, because I want to be in an alliance that is based on teamwork and where everybody gets a chance. That's why we have a certain system for Armadas. It's not always the biggest guys come first. We have a calling system, so the first callers are in, with a few exceptions on very big Armadas, but the usual cases, the first callers are in, so that even the players on the lowest level that are in our alliance have the same chance as everybody else to take part in an Armada. And so that's why I rather built my alliance myself, because I wanted to build an alliance where I would have wanted to be a member of. But that is something you can do yourself. If you are, as I said, on a server that's there for a year or something, it doesn't make sense, because there are not many people there that will join your Armada. There you find a place in a good alliance and join them. But listen to what the people are saying about this alliance. But nevertheless, it has a lot of advantages, and the advantages do grow. There's something like alliance contributions. You will at some point get daily events for your factions. That means for Klingon, Federation, or Romulan, whatever you're doing at the moment. And you can do those events by just contributing to your alliance, because there are rewards for the whole alliance depending on the level. You can see we are on level 25 at the moment. There is a member cap, a certain number of members that only can be in one alliance. Ours is 75 at the moment. The limit for the alliance help is 17, and the number of zone slots is 5. Zone slots are for territory. We can have 5 territories at the same time, and that's something good as well. And you raise these rewards by contributing to your alliance, and that's done here. I will not go into the full detail now, because I'll make a separate video on that one, because I always want to keep it short and not make it too long. But all of those are signs for bonuses you have for being a member of an alliance. But if you join an alliance, be part of the alliance. I hate nothing more than what I personally call parasites, just joining an alliance and then take all the benefits and do nothing. Because if you have a territory, you all together have to defend that territory all the time. If there are alliance events like they are at the moment, you have to contribute to that alliance event as well. And I can show you one, the Crucible. There's an Alliance LB, that means Alliance Leaderboard, and there's an Alliance MS, which means Alliance Milestone. And for both, every member of the Alliance contributes. And so people shouldn't just do one thing that gives some points for those, because only if you did at least one thing that's necessary to get points there, you get the rewards. If you do nothing, you get no rewards. But there are always people that only do it once and let all the others do the work. Please don't do that. But those are things that are good as well, because there are a lot of alliance events on this game as well. And you only can get rewards if you are in an alliance. And if you switch alliances, for example, or join an alliance, you will have to wait up to 48 hours before you can take part in those events. So don't switch around just for getting stuff or so. That they made it so you cannot be in one alliance, get all the rewards, then switch to another, get the rewards again. That's not working. So make sure you're not getting kicked, otherwise you don't get the rewards either. But there's a lot you can benefit from being a partner of an alliance. So either found one early on a server or join one, and make sure that they are based on teamwork, because that's what you want. That's the most fun gameplay. For this video, that's enough, because I always say I make the videos as long as necessary and as short as possible. This is short now from my point of view. I hope you know now why it's worth going to an alliance and what to do. If you want to know more about Alliance Help I did last time, or cruise ships, whatever, the next video is right here in the end screen. I'll see you there. I'll be back.